everybody. Hi, how are you tonight? I was just reading through comments. Good to see you guys all here. Yeah, I'm all kind of welcome to the scraggly Gretchen today. Whoa. Yeah, it is good to be here. Really good to be here. And I didn't get any artwork in, so we're not going to have any show and tell. That's okay. I got some cool books, and I want to share some things with them anyway. Within them, that's pretty amazing. So first off, it's Linda. Hi, how you doing? Linda's here. Welcome. Best night of the week story and art with Gretchen. Yes, I tried to do some art for myself, but nothing's finished, and nothing really kind of came together. It was yeah, it's been that kind of a push through, which the books are going to be talk about that. So there she is. Yep, I'm here. Angie's here. Is Angie here? Yay, Angie. Susan's here. Hi, SJ pouring color, and Larry is here. Yay, and Angie's with me. Yeah, Bob is much better, you guys. Much better. He's just finishing his last day of antibiotics, and he's just got a little bit of residual. Unfortunately, we just heard that Layla is very sick with this upper respiratory thing and has like 103 fever. Not fun. Not fun. So, there, maybe I can hear myself better. Anyway, but we're glad to be on the mend around here. And I got out for a bit of a walk today with Aldo, and he got to see his girlfriend Bailey. And they, yeah. Aldo went outside. He runs out ahead of me first when I start to take him for a walk, and he goes up to send messages at the local, the 10-mile-an-hour sign. It's kind of the deposit box for the P-mail for all the dogs. And I didn't have him on his leash yet, and his ears perked up, and he looked down the road, and there was Beth and Bailey coming. And Beth waved to me, and she let Bailey off, and they just ran at each other and played and jumped around, and Bailey jumped right over him. Bailey is an Australian Shepherd, and so they have a good time together. Yeah, and so there's so much. Yeah, it has been kind of crazy. Anyway, painted for the first time in months. Let's see, what's this? She says, I painted for the first time in months. I looked up my name and found it's derived from Hebrew, and the flower is lily of the valley. So I painted a box with the interpretation. Lily of the valley is my flower. It's the month of May. It's the flower for the month of May, and my mom always had beautiful lily of the valley growing when I was growing up. I always have liked that. I would love next time we have a art show, send it in so we can see it. I would love to. Larry, Tamara, Susan, everybody, yay. Angie, oh, it's good to have you guys all here. I checked to see on your channel, Angie, if you had anything. Today I was looking for something to watch besides, we were watching Portrait Artist of the Year and Landscape Artist of the Year, kind of back and forth, and I was falling asleep. But I pulled up your channel and I didn't see anything new, so I just kept taking my nap. I was in need of a nap today. Yeah, tomorrow, actually, tomorrow, let's see who else is here. Let me check. And it's going to, oh, what? What do you have to have removed? What do you have to have removed? At a vet emergency, one of the girls broke her tooth in half. Oh, yikes. Yeah, vet dental is expensive. That's crazy. Or is work in progress? Bucket filling brigade. Yep, the bucket filling brigade is here. So next week. Fears so the money will pay for it. Good, good. All right. I remember a conversation about names. I dropped the ball. Hey, we all dropped the ball. It was quite the ball to drop. So speaking of next week, we're gonna have to make it not next week, but the week after that. I am still going to be in Eugene next week, and uh, Thursday and Sunday, I'm I'm going to skip a week, you guys. I apologize right now ahead of time, but the my grandkids in Eugene, I know that they have some sports things going on, and Sunday night might be the night is the night that Bryn and Danny fly back in. So I want to be around for them and that stuff with the kids. So anyway, that's the what. So we'll skip this Thursday and next Sunday, and then the next week we'll be back. I'll be back for more, and then so you guys have a hell extra week to do art. Yeah, I looked like a wreck all day. For a moment of bucket filling with friends. I should have something next week. Yeah, I'm hoping to get this bubble thing I did and maybe some more slugs done. Yeah, pottery making. My flower is a snowdrop. I think my mom called it. Oh, yay! Homework won't be late. Yeah, I was late to the party all around. 3 pieces. Well, I have to work hard at it. So far, I only have a total of 3 pieces completed. I only have about 15 hours of practice into, though. Nice. Yay. Okay. So tonight, as you saw, the title was okay, fine, and it came. I've read some books this week, and I'm going to share some of them. One of them is too long to share with you, but I'm going to want to share the book with you and the author. It's a graphic novel, kind of comic book graphic novel, but one I like, which I oftentimes don't like those. But it's more for adults, young adults and adults, than it is for little kids. But I digress. Anyway, but I was this has just been a slump week for me. It's been like everything has been just a struggle to get through stuff. And today I ran up to the grocery store, which is not my favorite thing to do, but I decided I took my little car, my little Mini Cooper, and because tomorrow it's being traded in and I'm picking up the Eurovan. My user for camp is going to be great. But I realized that was part of what it was that was my slump, because I love that little Mini Cooper and I love driving it. It's a 6-speed turbo. It's fun to drive and it's nice and little and everything. And it's just a fun little car. It's easy to get into the city. It's, as we call it, our city car sometimes. It's fun to take on back roads. It's just a fun car to drive. And I just get it paid off and then I go and trade it in. And I was like, that's why I'm so bummed. So I went to the grocery store and then I came back and I drove the back roads with it. And I went along the water and I went around some back roads and went all over the place. And then I saw a sign for an open house and I went, I wonder what that is down here on the tip of the Key Peninsula. And yeah, so I went to the open house, through this gate, down this back road toward the water to 1.275 million, 7 acres, a view of McNeil Island and Anderson Island and Mount Rainier and the Sound. And horse barns, a shop, 4 bedrooms, just huge home. And I thought, no, thank you. I just want to go back to my little house and my little stuff. Yeah, gosh. I just looked at it and was like, so grateful for the fact of what I went to this just to see, because I really had never been this road, this driveway always has a gate across it, so I had no idea what's down there, and I really just wanted to see what was down there, and I did, and I had no inkling toward any kind of, oh gosh, no, it wouldn't be nice. No, it would be a pain in the butt. No, it would be a hassle. Even if in my wildest dreams it was something that was affordable, I don't think I'd want something like that. I don't want no, too big, too much to this, and I like my little house. So I came home back and took my little car down to the beach and sat down there for a little bit and was very grateful and told my little car thank you for the years of service that it's given me, and hopefully it will find a new good home after the trip. But it was just like, oh, so I think that that's what has been my slump this week. Oh, check my email. He says, and oh, Larry brought something in. Yay! Oh, good. We can have something to show. That will be awesome. I'll put that up there, and then so let me just do this. Go to preview mode. Then I can work on Larry's and get rid of this other stuff. Okay, and then go back up here, and I'll just pull the pieces in. Yeah, I'm just going to pull the pieces in. There we go. When I see them. So that has been my thing. And so the books that I have for you tonight are about that. I'm okay, fine answers. But before we do that, we do have a little bit of okay, so first off, here comes, it looks like he says, Angie made this cup and I love it. I made the emblem for the front. So this is the cup. He's got a couple things here that he sent for me. Very cool. Oh, it's got, what's that guy called? That, where's my Arizona people? What is the name of that guy? Why is it going out of my head? I have one of those on the wall upstairs in the kitchen, or we got it in Sedona. Put it in. Somebody put it in. Oh my gosh. I'll be driving a Eurovan. I have a Eurovan camper, so it's the camper that has. Well, I'll probably drive the truck most of the time. The Dodge Ram, the pickup, and that. But the Eurovan is, I used to have a Eurovan with the girls, and it was cool. So yeah, I'll be driving and it has a pop top and can go camping, has a little kitchen in it and all kind of thing. But this is gorgeous. A Cocapelli. Thank you, Cocapelli. Thank you, Fatima. Yay! I knew somebody would come through with it. Somebody far more smarter than me. Yes. That's very cool. So there's the Cocapelli mug. And then this, he says, is I made an emblem for the front fairing on my bike, 3D print with a coat of resin on it. Whoa, that's very cool, Larry. I like that. Very nice. For the front of your bike. Very cool. Excellent. Thanks for having me check my email. I would have missed on that. Yay. So. All right. And then I'll go back to here. So anyway, that's the Cocapelli. Yes, the Cocapelli, and then the mug. Thank you, Larry, for sending those in. Those are very cool. I like that. We needed some art tonight. Angie, well done on the pottery. Boy, that's pretty amazing. And your 3D printing is just like, it's so crazy. It is so good. So anyway, this okay, fine. With all this stuff that's been going on and being sluggish, I brought to mind my friend Suzanne, who in high school, Suzanne, like when she was in ninth grade, was it in ninth grade? Yeah, her dad sent her she went to school at Annie Wright over here in Tacoma, which is a private girls' school, boarding school, And she was there for a year, and then she came back. And Suzanne's brilliant. She's an architect and everything. She actually designed one of the terminals at San Francisco Airport. She has been she used to write for Architectural Digest, and she's been written up. And anyway, da da da. And she's just done it. She's amazing. And she's married to an artist. She's sailed around the world in a sailboat, her own. She's a ship captain, and all this kind of crazy, amazing things. But when she came back and when in high school, she used to walk to school each day. And when you'd see her in the morning at school, you'd go, "Hey, Suzanne, how are you?" And she doesn't remember this, but I remember it vividly. She would have thought about how she was on the way to school, actively thought about it, so that when she was asked, she never said fine. She always had a word. She would say, like, exuberant, or effervescent, or contemplative, or whatever. Whatever. She always thought of a word that would describe her. She's one of the most put together people I've ever known, and she's one of the most intelligent people I've ever known, too. She's just all kinds of brilliant. And, but she's also one of the most likable. She's the one who organized our Waters of Washington exhibit at the convention center for years ago, and she's just brilliant. And so I started thinking about that, and I thought how often that we, when we are asked that, "How are you?" and you'll say, "Okay, I'm fine," and whether people are or not. And what brought it about was not only the children's books I'm going to read, but some books by this author. And I want to show you, if I can find her, Debbie Tung. Go to the screen share. There. Okay, so this is Debbie Tung. She is a cartoonist and illustrator. She has a bachelor in fashion design and a master in computer science. Having worked full-time as a programmer, she decided to embark on more creative projects to fulfill her lifelong dream of having an artistic career. Her work is inspired by events from everyday life, personal experiences, and the beauty of ordinary things in the world. She also has an obsession with sketchbooks, stationery, and tea. She currently lives in Birmingham, UK, with her husband and son. And the books that she's done, the most recent is in December 2022, was Everything is Okay. Happily Ever After and Everything in Between was in June 2020. Book Love in January 2019. And Quiet Girl in a Noisy World in November 2017. You might have heard of this book, Quiet Girl in a Noisy World. It was on the Oprah's must-read list. Let's see if it is this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So this is Quiet Girl in a Noisy World is an introvert's story. And this is the type of, this is a wonderful book you can check out of the library and read really easily, really quickly. And she has this really beautiful ink style in her comic book type and her graphic novel. She says, "I like to arrive early for a lecture. That way I get the best seat." And she sits in the back. "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" "No, it isn't. Help yourself." "Thanks. Hey, guys, over here." And everybody comes over. And it's just like, oh, my goodness. And anyway, I haven't read this one, but it intrigued me when I read, I got the other book to look at this, and about that idea of being an introvert. And although I have a friend who argues that people aren't, but there really is. In my feeling that there are people who just prefer either to be alone or to work best on their own. It's like this here. Let's go sit with Debbie. She's all alone. "Hey, what are you listening to? What you reading? Anything interesting?" Did you know that Alice is having a little get together late? No, I can't believe she didn't invite me. I'm so glad she didn't invite me, she says. So, um, okay, I'll call you in 5 minutes. And ring, ring, ring. And here, she has somebody texts her and asks her this. What this book did, what this kind of even just seeing this little bit of it was about, how people interact and how people perceive someone that is an introvert and whatnot, and how we interact. Um, so let's see. So this book, I would recommend if you want to get it from the library. It's a graphic novel, takes not very long, but the next one was the one that really struck me. This one was called Everything is Okay, and it's for anyone going through a tough time. You're not alone. You matter. You are enough just as you are right now. And she takes her character through so many steps of what leads to um, how she's frustrated and overwhelmed and uh, you know not talking and thinking that nobody's going to want to be around her, and not calling people that she should, but because she thinks they don't want to talk to her, or these type of things. And then her husband comes in, hey, how was your day? Oh, and sob. Whoa, what's wrong? I just feel so incredibly sad lately. It's like the dark aching ache of sadness. And in this graphic novel, she really beautifully, really beautifully um, takes the steps of someone who doesn't understand why they're not doing what they think they should be doing, and is working their way through it, and then eventually gets to the point where starting to recognize that maybe they have a sense of have depression perhaps, and finding someone to talk to. As a book that takes it through all the steps, I'm like, this is brilliant. It is so well done. And just another day of pretending. Fake that smile. Remember to keep your head up, and all these things. And I thought, this is just really, really good. It was a book that I found, it took me about 15, 20 minutes to sit down and read. I ran through it. I got it through Libby. And it was so good to see some of these steps, and to recognize what are some things that I do myself, like that I think, oh no, I'm not going to put that out there because nobody's going to want to see it. Nobody, I mean, it's not, they're not going to want to talk to me. And I think, whoa, do I do that self-talk to myself? And how many of us do that? And for me, this book was just an excellent one to read. And it goes through the behavior and what she ends up talking to somebody who's a behavior therapist and whatnot, but in such a way that is so just direct, rather than a whole lot of research and stuff behind it. Just like, oh, this is basically what she's taking you through is her own experiences. And I thought that was an amazing way to get through things, and to do this, and then to share it with everyone. So this is the name of the book is Everything is Okay. Um, it is by Debbie Tung. Let me go back to the beginning, show you what it looks like. Everything is Okay. So if you can find it in the library or check it out online, it's really author of Quiet Girl in a Noisy World. I would recommend it highly. Also, if you happen to know anyone that you think might be experiencing some of these things, this is a great book to share with them. And it's not too pushy, it's not too over the top, but boy, it was wonderful. And I just thought it was a great one. It's a super book. It's about 100 and 60 pages, maybe. Yeah, I think that. Anyway, so let's see. Go back to here. Yay. And so those are two of the books that I wanted to share with you about Debbie Tongue. And then the book, I have uh, two storybooks for you tonight, and that fit along with this. And one book, the first book is called, let's just check what everybody's saying first in the chat. Empaths do so well. Painting panda here, you pick up all for. We have places that offer ceramic painting. Actually, there's a shop in Gig Harbor on Gretchen's side. It's a coffee shop, and that everyone hangs out and paints pottery, and they fire it for you. Yes, I have taken Layla there, and my sisters and I have gone there. Larry, it's a fun place to go. It's a great fun. Except around the holidays, you have to make sure you get in there ahead of time. We did throw some pottery and shared it a couple weeks ago, Susan. I don't know if you saw that. And priced a pretty complicated piece, way longer than expected. You do that? Wow. Yeah, my friend Patty Niebel out here has Madrona Studios, and she's a potter, and she actually takes on apprentices and trains people. And so it's a lot of fun to see her things. So anyway, this next one of the books I'm going to read tonight is called Nothing's Wrong. Nothing's Wrong. And let me close these two. And the illustrator is Aaron Cron. The book is by Jory John, who I read the other night, and who's done those crazy cookie books and all that kind of stuff, and My Hat, and Who's Seen My Hat. But this one is illustrated by somebody else, and let's get a little bit of a bio on this person. Erin Cron's a children's book illustrator, woodcutter, and printmaker. Her latest illustrated picture book, Buffalo Fluffalo, written by Bess Kalb, was a number 3 indie bestseller. Something's Wrong by Jory John was also an indie bestseller, received the Kirkus Star, and was included in Kirkus Best Picture Book for 2021 list. She loves the process of carving her characters. She carves her characters into wood and seeing how quirky and whimsical identities come to life through the ink prints. And you can often find her doodling while drinking milky coffee and wearing cozy socks. She lives with her Bernedoodle, Mister, in Vancouver, Canada. Oh, she's just up the road from us, Larry and Angie. So this book, let's see. Make sure I get the right tab. Hang on. I'm going to check. Yes, there's the book. Just had to make sure I had the right tab. There it is. Nothing's Wrong. It's called Nothing's Wrong. A hare, a bear, and some pie to share. Grandma's pie recipe. So nothing's wrong. Here's another one of those where, we can't let anything be so wrong. We used to do those pottery pieces, offers membership for. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a cool thing. Huh. Wow. That's like at the shack in Everett, they have a, in their artist studios in the back and all the thing, they do have a potter's wheel you can come in and all that stuff, but they also have a glass blowing center. So they have a hot, you know what it is, a hot hole. Yeah, I think it's that. Anyway, Nothing's Wrong. This is the story I'm going to read. I keep getting squirreled off by reading what's going on in the chat. Love this color. I know. Isn't it cute? Jory John and Aaron Cron. Grandma's pie recipes. Here we go. Nothing's Wrong. I like the cherry and cherries and lemons and the little flowers. Oh, that's very cute. The illustrations were done in woodcut and lino cut prints and colored pencil. And then the art was assembled digitally. So she's done all these artwork in woodcut first and lino cuts and made the prints. I love that. Chop, 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 chop. Mix, 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 mix. Pat, 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 pat. Ah, warm apple pie. Oh, those were apples. Those weren't cherries. Warm apple pie, freshly baked, straight out of the oven. Jeff will absolutely love this. I can't wait to see the look on his face. Hey, Lupe, nice to have you here. It'll be perfect for our picnic this afternoon. Now, to let it cool on the windowsill while I take a morning stroll. Bye-bye, pie. I'll be back again soon. Uh-oh. Looks like rain. Uh-oh. Feels like rain. Uh-oh. It is rain. Gotta save my pie. Gotta save my pie. Gotta save my pie. It can't be. It can't be. My pie is ruined. Slob. Slip. Oh, whoop. Oh, no. Yep. This seems about right. Anders, hey, old buddy, oh, hey, old friend, old buddy, old pal, old chap, old chum, I let myself in. Hope that's okay. How are you? Are you ready for our picnic? I'm so excited to see what you've baked. You always make the most delicious stuff. Why are you on the floor? Did you sleep in the kitchen? Oh, yeah, hey, Jeff? That's wrong. Come on, turn the page. There we go. Are you okay, Anders? Me? Oh, yeah. Am I okay? Sure, of course. I'm always okay. I mean, just that you seem a bit, listless and horizontal. Look, Jeff, it's been a blast, but I really gotta get going. But you're at home, Anders. You live here. Oh, yes, that's correct. Anders, what's wrong? You can tell me anything. Nothing's wrong, Jeff. I just need to gather our picnic lunch. If you'll excuse me for a moment, no baking. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What should I grab? Maybe this can of beans and this potato and this salt and this other stuff. Let's do this, Jeff. I don't have all day. Why is my friend acting so unlike himself today? I should probably ask him about it. That's what good friends do. After all, they check in with each other. Hey, Anders, slow down. You're too fast for this pair of hairy, berry legs. What is it, Jeff? I'm simply checking on you, old buddy, old pal. All is well, Jeff. I'm in a great mood. Listen to me laugh. Okay, bye. There goes Anders. The picture of calm. Yep, nothing's wrong with that rabbit. Still, I can't help but feel like my best friend isn't being totally forthcoming. Maybe I should just give him a little space, but I'll also stay close by in case he wants to talk. I'll be back here, old friend. We can just walk in silence, okay? Silence is lovely sometimes, yes. But please let me know if you need anything at all. But yeah, let's just be silent for a while. Does that sound okay? The thing I just said about silence? How does that sound? Good? Huh? Pant, pant, pant. Run. Gosh, when is that rabbit gonna stop moving so darn quickly? hi. Did you enjoy your space? Oh, is that basket too heavy? Let me carry it. Oh, that's okay, Jeff. Are you too warm? Let me spritz you with some cool spring water. No thanks, Jeff. Is the pollen bothering you? I know how your allergies act up this time of year. I'm fine, Jeff. Are you hungry? Hey, I bet you're hungry. Let's sit right here and have our picnic because any spot is a picnic spot if you have a blanket, some food, and a friend. Okay, Jeff. Okay, but please keep your expectations at a medium, okay, or a low, or a super low. Let's see what you packed. Anders, yeah, that looks, delicious. mm, uh, mm, um, mm. Okay, look, Jeff, maybe something is a little bit wrong after all. It started when I tried to make you a pie. A surprise pie. Long story short, it got destroyed in the epic storm. And now all I have for our picnic is really weird stuff. A pie? Gosh, I love pies, Anders, I know, Jeff, I know. I chopped and I baked all morning, and now all I have to show for it is a pile of sludge. I can't believe I've let you down like this. Anders, first of all, thank you. What a wonderful gesture. Second, well, we can make another pie, and this time we'll make it together. I suppose that sounds okay. I just want to spend time with you, old friend. It doesn't matter if we're sitting in a field or walking down a twisty path or baking together in a kitchen. Yeah, Jeff, that sounds grand. Say, are you starting to feel better, Anders? Yes, Jeff. Thanks for checking on me. That's what good friends do, old buddy, old pal. Ah. Voila! Look at that! The pie of the century! Yum, this smells so good, I can't wait. Hey, say, are you guys baking something?
Yeah, there's definitely a pie in there. I see it. Could somebody please describe the pie to me?
It looks like chocolate cherry pecan. Is there enough to share? Gosh, I hope so. Well, this is lovely. Food really brings everybody together, huh, Jeff? It's truly one of the best things to bond with your friends, Anders. Everything sure seems swell when you're sharing your dessert. Now, could you pass me another slice? Burp. Thanks for being a trusted friend, Jeff. Good friends are like dessert, Anders. There's always there for you at the end of the day. And that's the story of Nothing's Wrong. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's so sweet. Thank you, Susan. Where was someone like Gretchen when I was a kid? Yeah, I know. My grandma used to read in different characters and then all kinds of things. And then Grandpa would do little Norwegian things and ditties in Norwegian. And, yeah. We're not allowed to have weapons need to permit here for such things. What are you talking? Bear panting and wheezing. I'm the bear panting and wheezing. Oh, Yeah, exactly. Good one, Larry. Stick to what makes you happy, Linda. Troublemaker. It is a cute book. It really is. And it's one of those things. How many times do we catch ourselves saying everything's fine, everything's fine, everything, I got it under control, and we really don't realize that, how much how much our friends or people around us would really love it if we asked for help, or love it if we let them into that level of, because they just want to be. It's amazing. It's really is amazing. I'm just kind of kind of stunned sometimes. I guess I shouldn't be, but yeah, it's one of those things. Just one of those things. Anyway, but that was Nothing's Wrong by Jory John and Aaron Crum. What was it again? I forgot the author's name. The illustrator's name now. Go back to the beginning where I can see it. By Aaron Cron. I got that one from the library too. So I'm done with my library books. Now, the next book I have to read to you guys. Let's see, what else is it down here? Good job on making up for last time. Knuckle sandwich. Ooh. Eating homemade when we made homemade ice cream, that was a big deal. That was a big deal to make that. And we always had ice cream around the house because Dad was just an ice cream fiend. Dad was tall and skinny and could eat anything, and he would come in off the orchard, and at the end of the day, and Mom would make him a milkshake because Dad, yeah, he was kind of hypoglycemic and he just needed to eat. It was one of those things. But yeah, homemade ice cream, God, fun. So the next book I have to read is illustrated by Judy Shockner, Skippy John Jones. It's written by Anna Dewdney, and Anna Dewdney was the author of the Llama Llama books, Llama Llama Red Pajama. She died in 2017 at the age of 50. Was it? Oh, maybe it's 2016. Yeah, 2016. Whose Llama Llama read aloud picture books amused and comforted millions of preschool children. She died she was 50 years old in September. She died of brain cancer, and her sister, the anthropologist, said her children's book journal once called her a rock star to preschoolers, introduced the most famous character in Llama Llama Red Pajama. And it was published in 2005, and it told the rhyming story of a baby boy llama upset when his mom delays bringing a nighttime glass of water. And Mama eventually turns up and the crisis is averted, and baby llama learns that Mama will always be nearby. I was, when I pulled this out, and because this is a new book that, let me go here to the overhead copy. This is a new book, has just come out not too long ago, by the creators of the beloved Llama Llama and Skippy John Jones series. And when I went to look up the author, I guess I hadn't realized that Anna Dewdney had passed away. But it says here, Anna Dewdney and Judy Shockner met at a book conference and quickly became good friends. They both have 2 daughters, a tendency to stay up late, and a quick sense of humor. Anna wrote this text a few years before she died in 2016. She wasn't able to illustrate the words herself, but Judy was honored to be able to bring her friend's story to life. So the book was just published in 2022, and it's called Everything Will Be Okay. I'm going to make sure you guys have a good view of it. There. Yeah. Okay. Boop, boom. Oh, that's what I need. Oh, just checking one thing. There we go. I had to move something down. There we go. Everything Will Be Okay by Anna Dewdney and pictures by Judy Schochner, which, you know, we love some Judy Schochner with our Skippy John Jones. Make sure I get the whole book. Oh, it is kind of zoomed. There we go. Whoa. Oh. Ah, hang on. There we go. My zoom was on. It wasn't supposed to be on for the book. Get this. I'll get me out of the way. You don't need me in the way. There. Everything Will Be Okay by Anna Dewdney and pictures by Judy Schochner. Now, Judy does the illustrations in watercolor, gouache, acrylic, and mixed media, I think is what she said. Yes. For Anna. I love the flowers. And the lupin. This is a gorgeous picture. Look at the heart. Can you see the heart, you guys? Get the brightness up. There we go. Saturation. There we go. There we go. See the heart in the background. That's very cool. A little bit bigger. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Is there jelly on your bread when you wanted cheese instead? There's nothing yummy packed today. Sometimes nothing goes your way. Everything will be okay. Did your brother take your flute so there's nothing left to toot? He doesn't even like to play. You guess you love him anyway, and everything will be okay. Have you ever stubbed your toe? It's ow, 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 ow. But did you know that if you wait, it goes away? Everything will be okay. I'm going to move that there. Get this out of the way. Someday you might fly a kite. It blows way up and out of sight. And that's one sad kite losing day. You'll find another game to play. Everything will be okay. Sometimes it goes all wrong. Sometimes sometimes you don't feel so strong. Sometimes life is upside down. Sometimes you scowl and frown. Make those feelings go away. You could do it every day. Everything will be okay. At times, things seem very bad. You miss your mom. You miss your dad. The rain is cold. The sky is gray. It's getting dark. You've lost your way. You may be scared. You may fall down. You may see shadows everywhere, but you are brave and you are strong. You'll make it home before too long. The rain has stopped, so don't be sad. See, there's your mom. There's your dad. It was just a yucky day. In the end, you'll find your way, and everything will be okay. And when it's time to go to bed, and you see monsters in your head, tell those monsters, go away. Give yourself a hug and say, everything will be okay. Days are happy. Days are sad. Hula hoops. Hold your mommy. Hold your dad. Whatever happens, love will stay. Hold the ones you love today. Everything will be okay. And there's, yep, watercolor, acrylic, gouache, collage, and mixed media. Beautiful illustrations. I'm so glad that Judy did this. What an honor for her to be able, I bet you she just, having met Judy Schachner a long time, shortly after Skippy John Jones, she came out to our school, and having spent some time with her, I know that this would have been something that just she felt a great deal of honor to do for her friend. Look at this. I love this. So this book is Going Down With Me to Eugene for Rook and Rory and McLean. McLean will, but he'll probably read it to his little sisters. Rook will pretend she can read it all by herself. And Rory will just want me to read it again and again and again. Again, Grandma Goo. Again, Grandma Goo. Again, Grandma Goo. Again, again, again. Look at that. You'll make it home before... There we go. Look at the little one underneath this. Just love the pictures. Anyway, let's go. Isn't it? It is a beautiful book. I like the raccoons. Where's the raccoons? I gotta find the raccoons. Are they at the end? Oh, yeah. Let's go back and look at the raccoons. There we go. They're right there. Yeah. Raise the brightness on this. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Ha, let's do this. Raise the brightness a bit. There you go. You can kind of see them a little better there. Very cute, the details she has in there. Bring them. Sometimes it's kind of hard when the books have this muted tone to get so that you guys can see the details of them really well. I love the expressions that she does. Just in her illustrations, of course, you know, the cats that she has. The Granny Man is one of her books that she has, and it's about Skippy John Jones' grandfather, old cat. Very cute. Yep. Everything will be okay. Picked it up on Amazon, and it is, if you're looking for a book for a child, I would recommend it. It's really beautiful. Look at all the bluebells and the flowers that she does, plus the mixed media kind of. Oh, okay. What's underneath the cover? What's the... Yep, it's the undersheets are the same. And then oh, look at the turtle. I hadn't seen that. I didn't notice that they were sitting on a turtle. See here? Is there jelly on your bread when you wanted cheese instead? There's nothing yummy packed today. Sometimes nothing goes your way. It looks like they're sitting in the lawn, but if you go over here, they're actually on the back of a turtle. Everything will be okay. They're going to school, or they're at school with lunch, and there's turtle's got his lunch. The couch. Oh, God, Look at the legs on that, the details on that. How cool is that? With the little metal around the bottom, that mid-century modern kind of look. How many of you guys ever made kites when you were kids? Did you make them out of newspaper? Anybody else do that? Did anybody else make kites out of the newspaper, especially out of the Sunday funnies? We used to do that in the spring when it would get windy. Dad would bust it out. Sometimes we would go buy a kite once in a while, and they weren't very, they weren't much, but still. But most of the time, we would go out and because in the spring. No, I guess in the fall. It's the fall. There would be, and we would go look for sticks and stuff like that we could make into the crossbars and stuff like that, and make kites. All right, so, yeah, it's adorable. Article gives so much movement in the background. It does. It really does. You were a kite master, box and standard. Oh my gosh! No, ours we were. It was the typical diamond kind of one. We would make them out of the newspaper and tape them on and do all kinds of stuff and try to run. It was fun. It was something fun to do. That kids on the farm. What will we do? That's not gonna cause too much trouble. Not too much trouble. Anyway, so that was the books tonight. I hope you enjoyed them. The kids' books I thought were wonderful, cute, and then the other ones by Debbie Tung, the Everything is Okay, and A Quiet Girl in a Noisy World. Those are the two by her that I thought were just the graphic novels. They're just really. I'm thinking about getting that graphic novel for. It might be for Layla because she's kind of on that where she likes to do things, but she has a big group of friends, so she's not so much that way. But I think it might be a good one in a few years. Oh gosh, it would be a great book for Seta. Oh yeah, Seta would like that because Seta's very quiet. Oh my grandniece. Anyway, you guys, just an ideas. Made our kites. Once I was gifted a bat kite. It was my first manufactured one. I was living life back then. It was fun being a tomboy girl. You bet. Oh my gosh. I was such a tomboy, and oh my gosh, it drove my poor mom nuts, She wanted so much for me to be the lady. All of us, we were supposed to behave like little ladies, and not so much. Not so much. Okay, so coming up, you guys, I'm going to be in Eugene with the grandkids on Thursday and on Sunday. Their mom and dad get back on Sunday night. So I'm not going to try to do a show on either one of those nights because I know McLean has after school sports and Rookie might. Plus, with Bob just getting his strength back and that dinner time kind of around, I want to make sure that I'm there taking him out there. He's already said, I'll take care of the inside stuff. You take care of the outside. So we'll be heading to the raptor farm. There's a raptor sanctuary down there in Eugene. And then there's the bounce, the trampoline center that they have a membership to that we might go to, and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So it'll keep, and McLean and Rook are in school all day on Thursday and Friday, but Rory is not. Rory is this, but Rory and I are going to go to her Aunt Anna's farm, I think. Anna Danny's sister has Lorraine Fiber art, if you see her on Instagram, and she's the one who has all my mom's weaving stuff, and she has sheep and all kinds of fun farm animals. And so so I'll take the kids over there so they can play with their cousins and play with the farm animals. It'll be good. And I haven't seen Anna for a while. Anyway, you guys, so that's up. When we were little, there were so many places to find tadpoles. Not now. Hey, they'll happen. The tadpoles will be. I went out the other night, one night late to take Aldo out, and it was really quiet outside, and I heard the tadpole, the frogs starting to croak. So I'm watching the flowers. Like there's blossoms on some of the cherry trees, and some of them I saw a magnolia blossom, and the daffodils are up, and the crooks is up. I'm just waiting for the cold snap to come in because it's due to happen. But until then, I will see you guys. What date is that? I mean, where's the calendar? Calendar. So it is. So I will be back. I'll miss the 7th and the 10th, and I'll be back on the 14th. Okay? Yeah, I'll be back on the 14th. So tonight was show number 490. Got 10 more to do before we get to 500, you guys. Whoa! We may have to have a celebration. Anyway, thank you guys. I really needed this pick-me-up, and I appreciate it so much. And so get some art, see how you're doing, spend this week being creative. I hope these books brought you a little smile and a little joy. They were just what I needed to share, and I needed to spend time with you guys. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being my bucket fillers, and I hope this filled yours a bit. And until next time, everybody, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around you, but the first place you'll find it is when you go look in the mirror.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Ooh, feeling alright. We won't go home, we will just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be sharing